Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. I am so excited to see you. If you don't see a red box right there, that means that you are catching the replay. Totally a-okay. Let's get started. We're gonna paint our spring word block that Zach cut for y'all. And we're just gonna relax and we're gonna craft and we're gonna chat and just do all the things. So you may already have this, but that's fine. If you don't have it, all you have to do is comment the word spring. I've got a piece of cardboard here. I am gonna scoot the desk back just a smidge so that y'all can see me. Happy Sunday, everybody. Sunday, not so fun day in our house. Boys got in trouble. But anywho, let me scoot this back. Holy cow, my fingers are slippery. I put some lotion on my face to keep it hydrated. So I hope you guys can see now. I've got a lot of things on my desk, y'all. It's a lot. So first off, this is like a backer to what we're doing, and it has the little score lines for, oh goodness, let me take off my watch. For the stands that you're going to get. You'll see me, I'll show you how to assemble it and all the things. But what you're going to do is I went ahead and put the colors on here that I'm going to paint these. So like it spells spring, okay? But I wanted to kind of get my color scheme here. I don't know. We'll see. I thought I had tape on this, but apparently I don't. Hey, friends. What's up, everybody? Are you chilling and relaxing? I went to the nail salon. Got my nails done and my toes done. Got my eyebrows done. So we are ready to go. Now I just need to pack for our trip. I'm very excited. S-P-R-I-N-G. Somebody tell me if that's working. Hi, Michelle Pryor. I know. I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. It is gorgeous here, y'all. It is supposed to be, hey, Linda. It is supposed to be like 85, 90 tomorrow here. Like, are you kidding me? So, let me grab some paintbrushes. 1, 2, let's see here. Y'all probably don't care about this, but normally I have my tennis shoes on when I'm in the house. But today, right now, I have no shoes on. Like, I feel like I'm free. I don't know. That sounds a little silly, doesn't it? Hi, Dale. How are you? Thanks, Tina Long. All right. So I'm going to paint the S in Sunnyside. Okay. So it is our lighter yellow color. You can do whatever colors you want, y'all. If you don't like the way I do it, that is a-okay. And I am a sloppy painter. So I'm going to get out my Mr. Pen guy here. And we're going to chisel, mark up, whatever you want to call it, the edges. Okay, so there is Sunnyside. All right, so these are scored. When I say these word blocks are scored. Probably going to need that out. We're going to jump over here to Peony. Happy spring. Man. Hey, autumn. I am wild and free. You bet. It is very nice. Yesterday, all of us got in the pool. We had some music on. I actually have like sat outside and worked for like the past 3 days, and it has been so nice. Just to take my computer out there, sit and chill and not be too cold or not too hot. Hi, Betty. What's up, Miss Betty? All right, so that was Peony. This is going to be Sage. Some of these paintbrushes are a little large in charge, but it's what I grabbed. And then I have my, not so loved washi tape. I need to get me some painter's tape, but that is going to have to wait until after vacation. I don't have time for that right now. I need to pack. And then y'all, I've got a lot of fun things planned for y'all to see. Then after Jamaica, we get back. I'm here for one day, and then I'm off to Kissimmee, Florida for a week. Thanks, Judy. I know, darn it. Y'all are probably like, what? You're swimming? We do have a heated pool. We heated it up a little bit. But on occasion, you may find me sunbathing in the hot tub on a raft. Just depends how cold it is. Okay, this tape is just no bueno. So we have rented a cabana in Jamaica for each day, and it is a poolside cabana. Looking forward to that. Okay, that was Ocean Mist. And then this one's just going to be plain Jane white. Thank you so much, Devonna Henderson, for sprinkling. I so appreciate that, more than you probably even realize. So I'm telling you, it means a lot to us when you guys do that. Hit the heart button if you would. That helps us out as well. Anytime that you see our post, even if it's something maybe I post a picture of a finished piece that I did and maybe you already got it. And you're like, oh, I don't need to comment that keyword because I already have it. Can you just please do it anyways? We would appreciate it. Good grief, that was a disaster. So we would just love it if you could do that. All right, white clothes. We're going to have to get all these colors back out here in a minute to do our actual top pieces. But this guy right here, he didn't like the tape. Thanks, Cheryl. He is going. Yay. Have y'all ever been to Jamaica? We are going to Montego Bay, Hyatt, Zavilla. I don't know. I'm trying to get a base color. Marilee, thank you so much for the stars. Just because I do not want to be a French fry in the Jamaica sun. Okay, this paste is really dry, so let me grab my water. Hi, Kate from Canada. Oh, Lord. That was a lot of water. Holy moly. So this is guava. This is a really pretty color, but here's the problem. I sprayed way too much water on it, therefore it really watered it down. So with that said, I may have to go and do a second coat on it because by the time it dries, it may be too light. Let's see. Thanks, Sharon. Yay. It is now in the 50s here for the next 2 days, then 20 degrees and snow. Deb, come on down. Stacey never got her Happy Meal. Oh my goodness. We'll have to check on that. Yes, we're very excited. Very excited. We are like doing a lot of things for us. The first quarter of 2024. I know, Holly. Guava, I always forget about. Darn it. It's a very pretty color. Okay, so I think I've dried it enough. Let me just go over this. So this is the G, and you can see the scored lines. And like I said, y'all, if you purchase this from Etsy, you'll be able to know what letter to put on which block because they're scored. Okay, all right, I think that's good. So we're done with this for now. Whoops. So we've got the main pieces, well, the back pieces. We're gonna put polka dots on those in a minute. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on this like birdhouse looking thing. So I'm gonna grab some white. You did? You made a quilt, Debbie? That is awesome. So Linda, in Florida, I am going to Mastermind. So I am in Brooke Riley's from Refabbed, her Mastermind. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm really, really excited. The house is absolutely spectacular. I'll take some pictures for y'all. Never been to Jamaica. Yeah, so we've been to Puerto Vallarta, Dominican, Jamaica, and then we're going to be going to Playa del Carmen very soon. And we're going to Kansas City, Missouri. We're going all over. All right, so I just took some burnt umber and just added a little bit to the wipe. And I'm just like painting with the wipe, pretty much. Just like so. And then we're going to add white up here to the birdhouse. Now, I'm trying to be extra careful right here so that I don't go over. Yay. Okay, done with that. Let's grab the white again. Yes. Oh, yes. We'll be doing a live to show y'all everything. Hi, Sally Smith from Missouri. I'm from Missouri. Okay, so I'm going to wring that out just a little bit. And we're going to go in and lightly just paint over this little birdhouse. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a birdhouse. Looks like a birdhouse. Whenever you guys comment the word spring, there's going to be a ton of information that you need to read over. One of them is includes our cutout of the week, which is this Lucky Truck. So many of y'all have purchased this. Thank you so much. But I am going to give you a sneak peek of next week, which is Monday the 26th. This will be the cutout of the week for Monday the 26th. It is a horseshoe, and that is painted in Nominee. So that will be available tomorrow. All right, let me grab some more white. And I just am like barely going over. It's almost like little, not bricks, but like, it's like tile on the little birdhouse. And then of course I went over on the little stand for the birdhouse. Imagine that on the burnt umber. So we may have to do a little bit of, just do a little bit of blending. Why not, right? Okay, now we're gonna go over these dots in white as well. And then we have our daisies. So y'all love to paint? It's hit or miss for me. It really is. Look at that tape. You are working so well for me, tape. Okay, I'm gonna grab the burnt umber. Hi, Kathy. And I'm gonna grab a little bitty, oh, paintbrush. I thought it was gonna work. Thanks, Judy. Yes, I am from the Kansas City, Missouri area. Or the Kansas City area in Missouri. That's where I was born. Lived there until I was about 14, 15. Then moved here. So, all right, we're gonna take we're gonna use one of these foam sticks. I'm gonna be extra careful. And we are going to just paint our daisies. Hey, can somebody answer me this? Are daisies only white? Or am I just in a habit of always painting them white when they could be other colors? Does anybody know? I would love to know. Oh, Kim, you're from St. Louis. Awesome. Yes, Cheryl. Me too, girlfriend. Me too. Okay, so we've got our foam stick. We painted our daisies. They have yellow ones too. Okay. Nice. I have never been to Long Island. I have told y'all this before, but I would love to go to New York for a short trip. I'm sure it's one of those where you cannot be there too long. Okay, so look what I have here. See the little birdhouse? It's kind of like a whitewash. All right, so we're gonna set that there because we are done. We only have to do the center of the daisies. And now we're gonna grab all of the letters, okay? Daisies come in all colors. Oh, they dye them at the florist. Well, who would have thought, right? Okay, so we're gonna go in with coral for the big ol' S. So I'm gonna take Couture Coral, and I've got a little makeup sponge, and I am just trying to be careful, y'all, but we might go over the edge. It's fine. This is for me to put in my house. We have the Easter one somewhere. Right there. Easter one is up there. These are so fun because you could decoupage on them with like anything. Tissue paper, napkins. What's the other thing, y'all? Scrapbook paper. Okay, I'm going to leave this out just in case we need it. Then we're going to go in with our blue for the P. Yay, Linda, you got live. Yes, I looked it up. Red, pink, purple, blue, or white. Okay, well, that's good to know. However, I will probably always still paint them white. Why? Because I think it's just a habit, right? All right, so the P is going to be blue. I'm trying to coordinate these so that I don't have like the same color on the background block that I do the actual letter. Okay, I am going to do the big, okay, so this is the big bird. So you get two birds. The birds are so stinking cute. They do have a beak. So I'm going to be extra careful not to go over the beak area. And then I'm going to grab, I have a darker blue for the wing. Okay. So let me grab my foam stick. Spring is my favorite season as well. Yes, Stacy, the font on these letters are jackpot. I really love these foam sticks. These are on our Amazon store, y'all. And they are great for itty bitty things. Or things that have like holes in them. Like we've got some butterflies here. That I think we're going to do something special too. Okay, so we've got the P. We're going to go in with Wisteria for the R. How do you like me now? These are gel, Stacy. These are gel. I used to get the Next Gen, but I switched to gel a while back. I started with gel, didn't really care for them, and then recently switched. They hold up just fine with my hands being in water all the time, like doing crafts and all of the paste and stuff. Like, I never have an issue getting it off. I do like it. Okay, so there is Wisteria. That is a very pretty purple. That is gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to need that here in a minute. We've got this really, really light color eye. I think I'm going to go and do the peony with this, which is my go-to pink. Just wipe all the excess off onto the side. You could use one of our lighter pinks. You could even use acrylic paint if you absolutely wanted to. Maybe you can't find the right color in our chalk paste. You could use that. Okay, the green for the N. Thanks, Stacy. Hi, Judy. Hi, Marcia. N. N is in Nancy. All right, let's do this. This one has like little bitty vines, I guess, leaves hanging off the sides. The one thing I forgot to get, y'all, is I wanted to add a bow to this whenever we get to that step. I had some purple, I thought, like buffalo check ribbon, but I don't know what I did with it. Okay, so I'm going to do also, we're going to have a green bird. You ever seen a green bird? So I'm going to make sure that I don't get the beak. Y'all are going to have to remind me to do the beaks because I'm probably going to forget. And then I'm going to go in with a darker green and do the wing. What do you say, baby? Okay. Goodbye. All right, let's grab a darker green because I forgot to get it out. Parakeet. Okay, let's go do a meadow. Meadow wing to kind of offset it. Hopefully it will stand out nicely. Yep, there we go. Okay, you're done. All right, G. G is going to be our brighter yellow, which is Bumblebee. Bumblebee is our brightest yellow. I think it's going to stand out on the background color. Y'all, I am making a mess painting this. What is new? It's fine. I can be messy, right? Okay, now we're gonna do our butterflies. So I'm thinking for the butterflies, I'm gonna do like one purplish and then one in blue. Actually, you know what? Okay, here we go. Let's try this. So I'm going to take the butterfly and I'm going to do like the bottom half in wisteria just by taking my little sponge. And then I'm going to open up the darker purple, which is the berry. And I'm just going to flip it around and we're going to do the top part in berry. Kind of mix it. Like, shade it. Blend it. Couldn't find the word. Okay, so I know it's hard to see. Ooh, you can see it right there. Okay, whoops. We're going to do the same thing with the small butterfly, except we're going to use glue. Uh-oh. I hear the dog. I don't know what she's doing. She knows she can come in. All right, blue up here. Okay, and all of those pieces are done except the little bitty beaks. What are they, yellow or orange? Yellow. And then, of course, their eyeballs. All right. Yellow beak for you. And you're good over here. Okay. All right. So, let's see how fast I can put these away. I think we're done. I grabbed my markers, so we're probably going to do something with our markers. Maybe. Let's make some room. Thanks to Laura. I hope so. I hope. Yay, you got your boot. Your boot. I love the boot transfer, y'all. You only have a couple more days to sign up to get that club kit. Next month is an ink kit. Okay, so we did that. All right, we got all of these painted. So now what we're going to do is we're going to transition over to our original pieces. Okay, so first I want to make sure all of these are dry, and then we're going to wax them. We may have to do them in like 2 sections as far as the transfer goes, but we're going to put this on it. Medium polka dot on every single one of these. Now, we'll have to figure out what to put on the white, because I can't do white on white. That would look a little silly. Okay, so while they're taped down, I am going to put some surface wax. Okay, so if you were just hopping on, make sure you comment the word spring. And did you know, through the end of this month, y'all, if you enter the code SAVE20 on our Etsy site, you can save 20% off of everything, including this right here, SAVE20. So comment the word spring. When I send you a message, it's going to be the first link in that message. Okay? So we are going to apply wax because we're going to take our medium polka dot transfer and we are going to put it on top of these, okay? I love polka dots too. This is a problem child right there. Heavy-handed. Okay, so green. We haven't waxed the green. This is going to protect our transfer and our paste that we painted with so that it doesn't come up. Our transfers are sticky. Okay, so they are going to stick to these. Now, I will probably do the white one last just because I don't need white on white. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to grab, did I do all of them? P is waxed. Oh, good. Okay, you're done. You're done. Okay, all of these are ready to go. And this can get out of my way. So I am going to place these down. I don't know how many we'll be able to get under the transfer, but we're going to take off our little bag thingy. Hi, Mom. And we are going to grab our fuzzing cloth because I am going to fuzz this. I think I've used this like one time. I think just once. I'm surprised I haven't used it more because I love patterns, but we're going to fuzz this. Oh, yeah. This is reusable. We are applying lint to the back. Anywhere that you see the holes or you see the dots, that is the silk screen. So in other words, there's a lot of sticky parts on this because the silk screen is not sticky. Okay. Purple dots on the white block. You got it. You got it. Purple is out. Hi, Betty. Purple is out of the drawer, ready to go. Okay, I'm going to set this over here because I have wet paint over there. Here we go, friends. Okay, so we're going to go down this over here. Okay, so there's one. And then I'm just going to try and put these like side by side because it really doesn't matter. Okay, the eye is going to hold, or the eye, this piece, let me show you, is going to hold our little birdhouse. Look. Look how cute that is. And then the letter I, which in this case is pink, it's going to sit just like that. Isn't that adorable? So I could still do polka dots on this one, right? Why not? All right, SP, well, I didn't spell it right, but it doesn't matter because it's just we're just putting dots on it, right? So we've got G, and we've got N, which we know needs to be purple. So I wonder, let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to kind of keep that off to the side. So we've got S-P-R-I-N-G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We fit it all on one, y'all. Can you believe that? That's a miracle. Yes, Betty, I did plan these colors. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I love that, Dana. All right, so we're pressing it down to make sure that we don't have any air bubbles. And I'm grabbing my squeegees right here. And I'm going to grab the small squeegee, and I'm just going to take the paste and go directly over the silk screen, in this case, the dots, and make sure that they are completely covered, because I want those to show up on my surface, right? Whenever I go to peel these up or to peel up the transfer. So just like so, it is not hard. This is very relaxing. It is very easy. You can apply this stuff on anything, okay? If you can add butter to bread, you can add chalk paste to a transfer. Okay, so I'm going to just put my excess there. I'm going to very quickly grab Wisteria, and we're going to put that over our white one. Great color choice, Tina. And ta-da, there we go. Done, done. Peel and reveal. One at a time, maybe. It keeps getting further and further away. Yes, we did it. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to lay this on my dish drying mat for a second until I can move all of these out of the way, clean up all of my mess, and we are going to clean the transfer because I want to make sure that I get all of that paste out of the screen in a timely manner. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take this. Excuse me. You gotta go. And I'm going to spray it with water. Okay. Yes, Marilyn, you can. Absolutely. You can absolutely order while we are gone. We will have everything shipped though. Like if the way Zach is, if you order today or tomorrow, or even like Tuesday morning, it'll go out before we leave. Absolutely. Because we don't like to have stuff sitting here waiting for y'all. Now, obviously, if you order when we're officially gone, it's going to have to sit here, okay? Oh, Zach. Hi, Zach. Hey, Laura. Zach's in the comments. Telling all the things. Y'all will have to go check that out. Okay, so I'm cleaning off the paste that went through the screen and all of that fuzz, all of that lint. Okay. So now we're cleaning off the water, right? Because we sprayed water on it to help make our board eraser like movable, right? Cleaned it off. Now we're going to take our backer sheet. So you always want to put the white side to the sticky side, line up the corners, line up the edges, and now we're done with our chalking part, okay? Let's grab these because I told you that Mr. Penn needed to make an appearance. Okay. Yep, comment spring to get this, and make sure that you guys put in the code SAVE20 on Etsy at checkout. Everything is 20% off. You just have to enter the code. Okie dokie. Take advantage. Because, you know, Easter stuff, at least. Easter's going to be here before we know it. Okay, so I'm just like basically dragging this right over the edges and covering up my sloppiness. Like, I am organized and I like a tidy house, but let me tell you something. When it comes to painting, I ain't got patience for that. Vicki, it is spring. Oh, is it really? Easter is on your birthday. Well, in case I forget to tell you, happy early birthday. We are celebrating a birthday tonight. We are going to dinner with all of the fam. It's going to be the biggest chaos ever, but it is going to be so much fun. Okay, so I have my backboard, right? I'm going to grab my amazing, sometimes stick fast, sometimes not. Make sure you get if you do get this, you get the thick. We're going to just start gluing our pieces. And this happened to me the other day. So it's basically clogged. So hold on. I need to get it unclogged. I know, Karen. Isn't it just crazy? Okay, let's see if I did that. You are clogged. Not no more. All right, so we're going to line these up and glue them down. SP. SPR. I hope I spelled this right, y'all. Yeah, it should stop me if I don't, because your blocks will not be able to, they won't fit. SPR, and this is the I. Yes, so Linda, I actually did that the other day to unclog it. You're so smart. Okay, so that's going to be the I. And then we're going to have SPRIN. G. G. Bum, bum, bum. G. This one might be my favorite, this G. This is guava with the polka dots. It is super cute. All right, so this is good. I did not dry my polka dots, but I think we're okay. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that these are straight and then press and hold. Okay, then what we're going to do is, hopefully these are dry because I didn't, dry these either. We are going to glue these down. These are scored. The blocks are scored, so you will know where to put them. The letters. Let's grab the P. Kimberly, did you get a notification? Yeah, y'all make sure you comment !notify so that you can go get notified whenever we go live. We will be going live from Jamaica. I know, right, Holly? That's so weird, Kimberly. Well, make sure that your Facebook notifications are on. Like where you follow our page, sometimes you can set like notify or whatever. All right, so I'm gonna put our what do we call this? Birdhouse looking thing. It's gonna go right here. Oh, this is precious. This is so precious. Thanks, Judy. All right, so I don't like to put too much glue on some of these pieces because it's gonna go off the edge. Zach cut this for me specifically so I could show you guys how to do it. Isn't he so nice? He's a gentleman. All right, so there's the G. Oh, I love the G on the guava. Okay, and then last but not least, we have our I, which is gonna go right there. Let's see, do I want it to go up? Yeah, we're gonna make it go up. Up. Okay, so there's I. And darn it, I really wish I had that ribbon. The purple ribbon. All right, it's fine. I got gray. Butterfly, butterfly, bird, wing, bird, wing. Okay, so before we do anything, oh, we have to do this. Boo. we got to glue on the top of the birdhouse. You know, in case those birdies want to sit on the roof. Okay, so there's the birdhouse. Then you have the trim, I guess is what this is called. Thank you. Thanks for sprinkling. Then you've got these little dots. And then we have our daisies, which we have to paint the middle yellow. So I'm going to grab my Posca markers and I'm going to paint, just like color in the little circle in yellow. Just like that. Whoops. Okay, but what I want to do with the butterfly is grab my Distress Oxide. Y'all, it has its own bin, okay? It is like, it's got a spot. And grab my little inking brush, and I just want to apply some of this stuff, the white, to our butterfly. Okay, and then we're going to do the wing of our bird, like so. Wing of our bird like so. Let's do the belly of the wing or the bird. And let's do this. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, it kind of is like a tree house. So make sure you comment spring, y'all, if you want this. Remember, type in save 20 so you can get 20% off this little kit. So cute. All right, so I'm going to glue the wings of the bird. So we have a green bird. Have you ever seen a green bird? And we have a blue bird. Oh, they need eyes. You get an eyeball and you get an eyeball because we need you to see where you're going. Thanks. Thanks, Judy. Okay. Let's put this one down. Oh, these are cute. Like that darn bird brings me a lot of joy. Like a lot. All right, so let's set this over here for a second. And I'm going to take my Posca marker and just add a little bit of dimension to our birds. Just a tad, not a whole lot. And then I'm going to take the butterflies and add a little body to them. Okay, those are done. You know what? Did I put enough glue on this? No. What is happening? I might need to get out my hot glue gun, y'all. When in doubt, get it out. That one stayed. That one did not. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Okay, I like the white one. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this is the part that I love. I love adding all the things to the like painted pieces. So I'm just going to jazz these up while we're here. And just really make them come to life. Ah. Oh yeah, thanks, Zach. Where'd it go? This is really cool stuff, y'all. If I haven't told you that already. I absolutely love it. And then we'll use our Posca marker and see. Yeah, look, that one just slid right off. I don't know what's going on with my glue today.
I'm here.
Oh, hi here. What you doing?
Watching from a distance. Hey!
I had to get my hot glue out.
I saw that.
It's kind of weird. Okay, so we did that. Marker down. So this is where you just have fun. And just add all the things if you want.
Posca, Betty. It's a Posca. How do you
Posca. P-O-S-C-A.
It's in our Amazon shop. If you type in spring.
This is the white one. It's probably the one I use the most. But I just like to add a little bit of stuff to it. It just kind of showcases it a little bit more. Yeah, that one's not sticking either. What is happening? Stick fast, you let me down.
You gotta press down on it, babe.
I did.
Maybe not hard enough.
Shh. I did.
So I noticed you just glued the middle, not the corners.
Yeah, I mean, I touched it. Watch it stay. So, Marilyn, let me show you. This is called Pigment Ink.
Well, thank you, Susan. She loves the cars behind you.
Thank you. Pigment Ink. Okay, so we're almost done. Got it, got it. Good. Is that nice? Is the dog back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I pushed it down and it seems to be staying.
Oh, wow. It's amazing how that works. And there's a reason they clamp wood when they glue it, you know?
Oh, you're so funny. Okay, let's do the birds. Let's put this guy. Better press him down, you know.
Press and hold.
Press and hold. Put the bird. Oh, the green bird is precious on the blue pea. Just saying. We've got our blue butterfly. You ever seen a blue butterfly? Let's get our purple butterfly. Can't wait to show y'all this and hold it up.
Are the Posca markers, are they acrylic?
I don't know what they are. I mean, you can't read them, so.
I don't think it's acrylic.
I don't know what it is. Uni Posca. There's language I don't know how to read that. But they are like
The bomb.
awesome. I love them. Okay, so that is what we have right now. Let me see if these are staying. That one's still sliding around.
Oh, Grammy says they are.
Are they, Mom? Okay, I didn't know if she was still here. All right, let me press this one and
Yes,
hold.
Miss Duval, she did use the polka dot transfer.
I did, Jeannie. Thanks, Mom. I guess they are acrylic. Okay.
Hi, Carrie.
So we're going to flip this over, and we are going to glue the stands to the back, and I'm going to actually use the hot glue for these.
It's really cute.
It is cute.
That little flash.
So you'll know where to put these. But ideally, these kickstands are designed so that you don't really necessarily have to glue in these pieces, and it will stand, and you can take it down and store it. Yours is on the way. Yay. Hey, Carrie. They're water-based. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we're done with that. Let me make sure that these are dry. So ideally, you would just put these. Make sure I get these in right. In there, and they would stand, or it would stand, so that you don't have to glue the angled pieces in to stay, so that you could store it much easier. But I'm going to take them off. Look at this. Spring has sprung. Which letter is your favorite? S-P-R-I-N-G.
That green bird is really cute.
The green bird. Look at the green bird. He's so precious.
But I really do like the birdhouse.
Birdhouse is cute. I think I like the G.
The G is good, yeah.
Yep. So, y'all, thanks, Mom. Just comment the word spring. Make sure when you go to Etsy and check out, you put in the coupon code SAVE20, SAVE20, and you'll save 20% off all of your cutouts. So, that's what we got, y'all. I'm really glad I did this. This is super cute. So, y'all have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.